Hello everybody to the second lesson of CSS cars. In this lesson we'll know how to merge, how to use the CSS with HTML, how to use the CSS to decorate the HTML. First of all, we will know that there is three ways that we could use the CSS with HTML, whether inline or internal or external. We will know now how to merge them together and with these three ways. So let's go to the code and see what we have. First of all, we have here an editor, which is the PHP Storm editor, which is amazing, and I recommend with that type for many languages, for example like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, WordPress, or any language you want to program with it. This editor is a great way to go with. So here we will create, for example, an HTML file. So to create an HTML file, first of all, you need to go to new. Then in new you use the HTML text. This text here we have in this place. We will go to this folder that we have it here, and then I will click right click. Then I will click right click here. Wait a moment. Yes, then we will click the new. We will choose new, for example, this HTML file. Then inside the HTML file we will create, for example, we'll name it CSS with HTML, but we shouldn't write it capital and small. CSS underscore with HTML. Okay, then click OK. So we will create now a very basic HTML page. This is an HTML page. In this HTML page we have, as we said, three ways to define to combine between the CSS and the HTML. First of all, let's assume that we have here a tag. This tag is called the h1 header, and we have it. We could write here. Here is the second CSS lesson. Okay, then we need to decorate this one. For example, let's imagine that we will go to the file that we create that file in, double click it, and we'll see in the browser what do we have. We will get only that text with h1, means with the header, the first header, which is large. Okay, so how we could change that color to green or to red to green? So we have three ways, whether internal, external, online. Online we have style. The CSS works like that, with something called style. So here we could see color, then we could say red, so the color would be red. So refresh, that was the color red. So this is the first, and it's inline. Okay, so the other type is internal, means we will write in the head tag, we will write here something called style. Okay, then close it, which is a tag. Inside that style we'll write the name of that, which is selector, and we will know about the selectors and what are their types in the next lesson. We have here, for example, h1, and we will open these parentheses, and here we'll write, for example, color red. Save it, reload it, it's red. So this is the second one, which is internal. So the inline is, we write it here, style, then we write the code that we want, for example color, and we write the color that we want. The other one, which is the internal, which we have written here, style, I don't know what, h1, color. Okay, the third type is you create an external file, we call it external. Then you choose style sheet. In that file we will create, for example, CSS file, then save it, open it. Here we could say any code we want. For example, we want to change the H1, which is the selector is H1. So here we'll open that and we write here, for example, color the same. You could notice that the code is the same, will be red. Great. Then when we refresh the page, there is nothing will happen. Why? Because we haven't linked that file. So we should say here link and say type, it should be text CSS. Then the href should be the CSS file which we have created. So now when we refresh the page, the color should change, but we have something. We have type, we have relation is a style sheet. Great. So the relation should be mentioned. So that was the external way. So we have three ways: whether external with link, and the file should be in other place, which is recommended with many websites and many standards. The second is to create a style here, okay, and close it, and you can try any code you want here. Then the last one, which is the inline, you write here style, and here you write the color and any decoration you need and you want. There is a question: could we use all these three at the same time in the same web page? Of course you could. So take your be free and choose any way you want to do it with your website. This was enough for this lesson, and see you in the next.